my name is Tori and I'm a Winnie the Pooh collector from the UK, and I thought today we could just sit down, have a cup of tea and just answer some questions together. I asked you the other day on Instagram to leave me some questions for me to answer in a video, and I have gone through them and picked out some. So let's just sit down and have a little chat. So before we get any further, go grab yourself a nice hot drink. I've got a little cup of tea here. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, the link to my Instagram is in the description of all of my videos, in case you're not already following me over there. So I went through all your questions and I have saved a few. So I think without further ado, let's get on with the video. Also, this is really random. I've only got a Christmas phone case. I've had this on since like August because my other Winnie the Pooh phone case like was so faded and just been used a lot, I had to chuck it, and then the only other one I had was a Christmas one. I need to like remember to order another one. First question, what's your first memory of Pooh? Honestly, that is quite a tough question because Pooh Bear has always been in my life for as long as I can remember. I'm pretty sure I've always had Pooh Bear in my life. So I literally can't like pinpoint my like first memory of it, but I have two things that I'll say. One, okay, I don't actually, does it count if I don't remember it? I only know it because I've been told it, so it's not really a memory. But my very first Pooh Bear, he's sat over there on my pillow. I can't go to sleep without him and I am nearly 26. He's just sat over there. My very first Pooh Bear, my parents brought for my brother in September 1998. I was obviously born in October 1999, so he is over a year older than me. He was my brother's, and then when baby Tori came along, my brother decided to give him to me. So I feel like that bear is what started it all off for me, because he was like my comfort bear growing up. He's still my comfort bear, and so that's not my earliest memory because I don't remember that happening. I don't remember my brother giving him to me. It's just what, you know, my parents have told me. But as for like my earliest memory of Pooh Bear, I think I've told this story before. It was when I was 7 and we're in Walt Disney World. We were in Epcot. We're in the English Pavilion and I was waiting for Winnie the Pooh and Tigger's meet and greet. They went off for their little break, you know, that characters have to do every few minutes, and little 7-year-old me couldn't hack whole park days, like open to close, rope drop to fireworks. Little me couldn't do that. So my parents hired buggies when we were in Florida. My 2006 Walt Disney World holiday was a 2-week holiday, so that's a lot for little me. So they hired buggies, so when it got too much I could, you know, sit down in my buggy, have a nap if I wanted to. So while I was waiting for the Winnie the Pooh meet and greet in the English Pavilion in Epcot, sat down in my buggy and a lady came and crouched down next to me, and in the most stereotypical British accent she went, "Is that silly old bear gone for another honey break?" It was Mary Poppins. And then I think she said, "Shall we have a photo together while we wait?" And yeah, I got out of my buggy and I got my autograph book because I've always been a parks girly. I know how to do character meet and greets even at the young ages. Got my autograph book, got Mary to sign it, had a photo of Mary Poppins, and then had my meet and greet with Pooh Bear. I know that memory is more to do with Mary Poppins, but it's to do with Pooh. That's like one of my earliest memories of Pooh Bear. But yeah, that's a hard question to answer because Pooh Bear has always been, he's always been my favourite character. I've always had Pooh stuff. Pooh Bear's always been about for me, so I can't like remember like the first thing of Pooh Bear. But yeah, those are two things. Like my first Pooh Bear, I was very young. I can't even remember that. And then the Mary Poppins meet and greet thing was when I was 7 in 2006. I think we've found this before when I've done Q&As. I'm not good at precisely answering a question. I'm not very good at that. We've learned that before. Question number 2, how's being a wife feeling? Brackets, congrats again. Well, thank you. Literally, as I'm just filming this now, Salah is downstairs cooking tagine. He's doing a chicken tagine for him, my mum, my dad and my brother and his fiance are coming around tonight, and then I have my own little small tagine pot, so he's going to do me a vegetable tagine. He absolutely loves cooking. He's one of those chefs where like he doesn't follow recipes, he just like makes it up as he goes along, so each meal is different. But yeah, he's an amazing chef. Very excited for dinner. I love a tagine. But yeah, literally downstairs he is down in the kitchen cooking. I'm sure he'll pop his head in a video at some point and say hello to you all. But yeah, wife life is going great. I got a big shiny, but yeah, it's good. It's feeling good. Still getting used to the whole change of a last name thing. I was on the phone to EE customer services last week and they had to verify that I was the account holder, so she asked, you know, my name and all of that stuff, and I went and I told her my, you know, maiden name, and she didn't question it, even though I have changed my name with EE on my account, so it will have my married name. You know, I've just had 25 years of saying one name. It's gonna take me some time to remember to not tell that name, but yeah. She didn't question it. I still got my stuff sorted out with EE, but it's just when you've been saying one name for 25 years, the switch to doing a different name, it's gonna take a while, I know. Next question. What other Disney movies do you like? I think I get this every time I do a Q&A. People are always interested in what other movies I like, what other characters I like, outside of Winnie the Pooh. People just want to know what I like. And I do actually watch other stuff other than Winnie the Pooh. As I'm sure a lot of you will know, particularly my close friends, because I just don't stop talking about it, I am the biggest zombies fan. Disney zombies. Obsessed with it. Particularly, and I didn't see this coming, number 4 is my favourite. Absolutely obsessed with Dawn of the Vampires. The zombies franchise, I think for me it goes 1, 4, 2, 3. That's why I was so scared when they announced number 4, because at that point my rankings was going 1 as my favourite, 2, 3. I think everyone's on an agreement Zombies 3 just isn't it. Don't get me wrong, if I'm doing a zombies marathon, I'll watch it. I like the songs in it. I mean, the song Exceptional Z is like probably one of my favourite songs from Zombies. It's so catchy. But I don't know, it just, I know it kind of needed to happen because like Addison was like having her whole identity crisis about like what creature she was, and now we found out she's an alien. But I don't know, the third movie just felt like a stretch. It felt like they were doing a movie for the sake of doing a movie. But yeah, Zombies 4, if anyone wants to chat to me about Zombies 4, I can talk about it all day. It's only been out for like, what, 3 months? Yeah, I think it's been out for like 3 months. I'm sure it came out in July in the UK. But I have watched it so many times. I think within the first week of it coming out, I watched it every day. I didn't expect to like the 4th one so much because like they were on, like each movie was going downhill. This one just picked up so much more. I know like they had a bigger budget for this movie. It was filmed in New Zealand, whereas all the other ones were filmed, I think they were filmed in Vancouver, in Canada, I think. Obviously, the bigger budget helped, I guess, but I also think the change in scenery, I think a lot of the cast members did note that as well, that the change in scenery, because obviously they filmed 3 films in this one location, filming it in an entirely different area, just gives it a whole different feel, and I think that does come across. But now I need answers. The ending. Victor and Nova are having their cute moment, and then something spurts up out of the water. Spoiler alert there if you haven't seen Zombies 4, but if you haven't seen Zombies 4 by now, I'm sorry. I need them to hurry up on Zombies 5 because I need to know what happens there. So the obvious thing I think we're going with is like mermaids versus sirens. I think that's what like most people are leaning towards. There's some sort of fight, some sort of battle going on with mermaids and sirens, and like that explains that water shoot thing. Wait, I went off on such a ramble there. What was the question? What other Disney movies do you like? Zombies. We've been over that. Zombies. Also a massive Tangled fan. That's probably Rapunzel's my favourite princess. Tangled is one of my go-to comfort movies. I'm a big Disney Channel girl. Big DCOM girl. Obviously grew up with all the High School Musicals. Obsessed with that. I've got tickets to go see a 20th anniversary show of High School Musical in September 2026. How is it 20 years old? Oh my goodness. But yeah, any Disney Channel original movie, sign me up. I love, oh, here's one. Most of you know I'm not a big villains fan, but the Maleficent movies with Angelina Jolie, love them. I love the concept of those movies where we know one version of Maleficent, and then this movie gives us a whole different perspective of her, and you kind of understand her reasonings when you watch that movie. You like feel for her. So yeah, I feel like we went off on a long tangent there, but to answer the question, absolutely love the Zombies franchise, love all DCOMs, Tangled, and the live action Maleficents. Next question. We were on that one for quite a while because I went off a bit of a tangent there. But next question. Fave Winnie the Pooh find of 2025. I've got prepared and got it right next to here. But if you've been watching my videos recently, you're going to know what it is. Obviously, it is my Beatles plush set. I got Piglet and Pooh Bear from a car boot sale. I got Tigger on Vinted, and my best friend has got Eeyore for me off of the eBay US. She'll be sending that over to me soon, so we'll have completed the set. I do need to get a protective case for them. I have seen you can get them for Beanie Babies, so I need to find one where you can fit 4 in. I've seen a Beanies Baby case for 3, so I need to find one where you can put 4 in them. I'm sure you guys all know that this is my favourite plush find of 2025. The set had been on my grails list for so long. As you know, this style plush is my favourite to collect, and these are just so rare, I just couldn't believe it. So easy answer. But I feel like I have had quite a lot of good pre-loved finds this year, and I have got a video planned in December to show you all of my favourite pre-loved finds of the year, because I think this has been a good year for pre-loved finds. On to the next question. Fave Winnie the Pooh merch release of 2025. Again, I got pre-ready for it. There's been quite a few. I had a think through about this one because there's been a few different ones that I could have gone with, but I've got them on my new emos. I'll just take them off to show you. Oh, they're holding hands. That's so precious, but you need to let go so I can take your backpacks off. I can't remember. This was in one of the monthly Loungefly releases. Can't remember when it was. It was quite early on in the year because I think it was like part of like a Valentine's collection. But they did a monthly drop. We got there was a new Winnie the Pooh crossbody bag. It was like the honey crossbody bag. There was a Winnie the Pooh mini backpack with like, it was the envelope as the pouch because it was like a love letter, and then there was the big backpack style thing, and then they did the mini keyring. Loungefly has been doing these for so many different movies and so many different franchises, and I was just watching them in every monthly release come out. They've done Mickey and Friends, Princesses, Harry Potter, Stitch, Nightmare Before Christmas. I think they've now done, I think Toy Story is one of the more recent ones. They did a Pluto one for the Pluto anniversary. They're doing so many. I think they've also done Pokemon as well, I might have seen. But each month when I was seeing them release a new one, I was just hoping for Winnie the Pooh ones. And then earlier in the year, it did. So there were 6 options to get, and they are a mystery. So I ordered these from Get Ready Comics, and I ordered 2, and I got Pooh and Piglet, which I was so happy with. I mean, that being said, I would have literally been happy with any of them other than duplicates. You guys know when it comes to mystery boxes, if it's a like generic Disney mystery box where Pooh Bear's an option, I won't get it because my luck will be I won't get Pooh Bear. I'll get a different Disney character. If it's a mystery box where all the options are Winnie the Pooh, I'm just happy with whatever option I get, obviously. So I'll just show you one at a time. They are literally just mini Loungeflies, even with like the Loungefly plaque. There's lining inside as well. You got a gold enamel zip, and then it's a keyring. I know so many people are using them as new emo accessories. And there's just a close-up of the Piglet one as well. I am so tempted to complete the whole set of these. I have seen that Get Ready Comics have got these back in stock. I think a few small businesses have got these back in stock, but you know I'm scared of duplicates. But what were the options you could get? So it was Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, Eeyore, Kanga. I think the 6th option might have been Roo. Yeah, definitely this was my favourite release. The mini backpacks. Obviously bag charms are like a big trend in the Disney adult community at the moment, the Disney park community. Everyone is loving a bag charm. Even in the, I don't know what to call it, the non-Disney community? Does that make sense? The everyday people outside of the Disney bubble. Labubu's. Everyone's having a Labubu this year. Bag charms in general are just becoming a big trend. I feel like as Disney park adults, with us more so, but obviously Labubus are helping the cause as well. Everyone wants a Labubu. So with bag charms being a trend, us Loungefly lovers wanting to put something cute on our Loungeflies, mini Loungeflies, and I'm just a sucker for anything mini. It's just adorable. So yeah, this is probably my favourite release of the year. Okay, and on to the final question. Fave outfits to plan. You guys know I love an outfit plan. So, oh, this is interesting. Well, however I do it, if I have like an occasion to go to, if I have a day out to go to, if I have something I need to plan an outfit for, what I usually tend to do is I pick my loungefly first. I'll pick the loungefly that like goes with the event or something. Like tomorrow I am going to the pumpkin patch. Hopefully the weather's looking terrible. It's been miserable today, so I'm hoping it cheers up tomorrow. But going to the pumpkin patch tomorrow, so I'll be taking my pumpkin loungefly and then I'll plan my outfit around that. When I went to London last month, it wasn't last month, I went in August. It's October now, blimey. When I went to London in August, I picked my Eeyore butterfly loungefly and then I planned my outfit around that. So I look at the elements of the loungefly and then pick apart that. So obviously the main part of the bag was butterflies. So I had butterfly earrings, butterfly, you know, my little hair clips, and then there's also a lot of floral elements to the bag. So I then put on a purple floral dress, so the florals matched in with the design and the purples matched in with Eeyore. That's my favorite way to plan an outfit, and it's the way I do most times. I'll pick the bag first and then I take elements from that bag and pick it out into my outfit. There is rare time, that's how it works like 95% of the time. Rare chances is when I have something that in my wardrobe that I need to plan around. That's then quite hard to then, like earlier in the year I got a rabbit t-shirt from a small shop and I needed to plan an outfit for that because I wanted to take it to Pooh Corner with me, and the outfit itself was easy to plan. Like I had the t-shirt, I had my rabbit bow, I got a nice floral skirt because there was floral options on. I keep knocking stuff on here, I'm sorry. Because there was florals on the t-shirt. But then because Loungefly hadn't done a rabbit cosplay bag yet, Loungefly, what are you playing at? I didn't have an easy option to go for because the whole outfit was rabbit and there's no rabbit Loungefly yet. So then I looked at all my Loungeflies with rabbit on it, and then I put the poll to you guys on TikTok and Instagram and you guys voted, and you all came up with like, the casting vote was what I was thinking behind anyway. It was my picnic scene Loungefly, where it's got like loads of the characters on, but the picnic kind of linked in with like the flowers, and rabbit was front and center on the bag, so it kind of linked in. That's been like one of the rarer times where I have to pick my outfit first and then pick the Loungefly. Usually I pick the Loungefly first and then the outfit comes together. But I don't think I have like favorite types of outfits to plan, because I feel like wherever I'm going my sense of style is always kind of the same. Pretty dress or skirt, Loungefly, hair accessories, matching earrings. I always kind of have like the same sort of like aesthetic vibe sort of thing wherever I'm going, whether it's a Disney park, Pooh Corner. I could just make my outfits work wherever I'm going. I don't know if that makes sense, but like an outfit I wear to Pooh Corner would easily like translate into a Disney park outfit. I think that's just my sense of style. I'm a good all-rounder, my sense of style. I just love planning outfits in general. Like I think I've gotten to that point in my life, you know, I'm nearing 26. I'll be 26 on the 29th of October. That is scary. But I'm at that point in my life now where I've got my own sense of style. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's my cup of tea, and that is all that matters. I know that my sense of style is completely... I live in a small town in the British countryside. I know it's completely different sense of style of what everyone in the small town has, but that's all the fun of it, and I think that's an important lesson for so many people to learn. And it's one of the things I like to put across in my content. The importance of just being yourself. Individualism. Uniqueness. There's only one of you. No one else has my sense of style, so if I'm not going to do it, who's going to do it? There's only one of you, so if you're not going to be you, who else is going to be you? Finishing the video with a little motivational quote. Again, I don't think I answered that question. My favourite outfits to plan, I just love planning outfits. Literally after I film this video, I'm going to go get all my stuff laid out ready for the pumpkin patch tomorrow. So thank you to everyone who left a question for me over on Instagram. I had a lot of fun answering them for you, even though I'm not very good at answering questions. I just kind of go off on tangents. As I said, if you would like me to answer one of your questions in a future video, do follow me on Instagram. The link is in the description, and I'm always happy to answer questions in the comments on videos. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this little ramble, this little chat. I hope you enjoyed your hot drink and snacks while watching it with me. I was just thinking I should have got some snacks, but I'm gonna go down and have my tagine now anyway. So if you enjoyed this video, please do pop that thumbs up button, and if you'd like to see more from moi, do click subscribe down below, and while you're down there, don't forget to do the notification bell, and you might as well. You do down there, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye!